Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on March 8, 2023. ChatGPT's alter ego, Dan, uses jailbreak AI program to get around ethical safeguards. Tucker Carlson, news. Fox hosts private Trump texts revealed as he's attacked for shameful January 6 videos. The Independent, new Fox News documents released in Dominion lawsuit, highlights. The Washington Post, Tucker Carlson said he hates Trump passionately, legal filings. The Hill, Tucker Carlson said he passionately hated Donald Trump, new Fox News lawsuit filings show. The Independent, Tucker Carlson on Trump, I hate him passionately. Israeli military reservists refuse to train in protest at far-right government. The Guardian, military reservists protest of judicial overhaul hurting Israel's deterrence. Al-Monitor, Israel's elite fighter pilots escalate judicial reform protest. BBC, Netanyahu warns Likud lawmakers against disparaging reservist protesters. The Times of Israel, Netanyahu slams Israeli reservists protesting judicial reforms. Ron DeSantis has his next target in his sights, freedom of the press, Trevor Timm. The Guardian, Florida bill would force bloggers to register with state. The Independent, DeSantis says H has never supported blogger registration bill. Business Insider, Florida takes aim at the First Amendment. The New Yorker, even Newt Gingrich, yes, that Newt Gingrich, thinks Florida's DeSantis blogger bill is insane. UK will miss out on EU's massive increase in arms spending for Ukraine. The Guardian, EU edges towards joint arms procurement for Ukraine but hurdles remain. EURACTIV, Brussels plans wartime economy to arm Ukraine. The Times, EU defense chiefs to discuss arming Ukraine as Bakhmut fighting rages. France 24 English, Europe is on a quest for ammunition. Trump News, live, Ivanka distances herself from family legal woes as Hope Hicks meets Manhattan prosecutors. Rupert Murdoch feared Fox hosts may have gone too far on 2020 voter fraud claims, court files show. The Guardian, Murdoch thought Fox hosts may have gone too far in coverage of Trump's election lies, new filings reveal. The Independent, column, in Dominion versus Fox, a disputed legal theory has sweeping implications. Spain approves draft law for gender quotas in business and politics. Yildiz and Fariba Hashimi, escaping the Taliban, chasing a dream. Miriam Burns, man charged with murdering his mother in Kalani. Alex Murdaugh trial, live, brother Randy breaks silence on guilty verdict as son Buster reports harassment. The Independent, Alex Murdaugh jurors reveal why they weren't fooled by his ability to turn the tears, on and off, on the stand. The Independent, opinion, was the Alex Murdaugh guilty verdict too hasty? The New York Times, the lingering mystery of the Alex Murdaugh murder trial. Israeli soldiers kill gunman who shot dead two brothers, says PM Benjamin Netanyahu. Sky News, at least 6 Palestinians killed in IDF raid on Jenin refugee camp. The Guardian, 6 Palestinians killed in Israeli army raid in Jenin. BBC, after raid, police go on high alert in Jerusalem, surroundings for Purim. The Times of Israel, warning, graphic content, 6 killed as Israeli forces raid West Bank camp. 5 women sue Texas over abortion access. BBC, 5 women denied abortion care in Texas sue state over bans. The Guardian, women sue Texas over abortion ban, say it risked their lives. The Independent, U.S. Vice President voices support for Texas abortion lawsuit. Al Jazeera English, 5 U.S. women denied abortion sue Texas over ban. The Tories are doing the same thing yet again and nobody expects results. Tucker Carlson took a page from 1984, Whoopi Goldberg roasts Fox News host over January 6 footage scandal. The Independent, Republicans slam Fox News Tucker Carlson over Capitol riot clips. BBC, why Kevin McCarthy really gave Tucker Carlson the January 6 videos. The Independent, Tucker Carlson's January 6 segment draws bipartisan outrage, one of the most shameful hours we have ever seen on cable TV. Number 10 launches gender equality plan but critics call it a drop in the ocean. The Guardian, cleverly to visit Lewisham mum's home in Sierra Leone for IWD. News Shopper, cleverly to visit mother's Sierra Leone hometown on International Women's Day. The Independent, sexual and reproductive health of women and girls in lower-income countries. Is the FCDO doing enough post-pandemic? Committees. Gary Lineker to be spoken to after comparing UK asylum policy to 1930s Germany. BBC urged to sack Gary Lineker after Nazi migrant jibe. The Telegraph, Gary Lineker will be spoken to by BBC after appearing to compare migrant policy to Nazi Germany. Sky News, newspaper headlines, Sunak lays down law on Lineker's Nazi jibe. BBC, Gary Lineker to be spoken to after criticism of cruel Home Office policy. White House backs bill that could give it power to ban TikTok nationwide. The Guardian, senators introduce bipartisan bill paving way for possible US TikTok ban. Financial Times, could the music industry survive without TikTok? The Telegraph, US doesn't need to ban China's TikTok app. Bloomberg, White House backs bill to allow ban on Chinese-owned TikTok. Mexico kidnapping, live, Americans seized by drug cartel ask for directions before deadly Matamoros attack. The Independent, 2 dead, 2 alive after Americans kidnapped in Mexico. BBC, kidnapped Americans were in Mexico for tummy tuck. BBC, opinion, Mexico tragedy reveals reality. CNN, photos show rescue of 2 American tourists from drug cartel stash house as dead friends identified. Iran's alleged ammunition for Russia's war in Ukraine, the secret journey of the cargo ships accused of supplying invasion. Sky News, U.S. Defense Secretary warns of unthinkable Iran-Russia military ties. Financial Times, Russia and Iran hesitate over cooperation as West warns of costs. Ukraine denies involvement in Nord Stream pipeline blasts. BBC, Ukraine denies involvement in Nord Stream pipelines blast. BBC, officials believe pro-Ukraine group may have sabotaged Nord Stream, reports. The Guardian, in Nord Stream bombings probe, German investigators see Ukraine link, reports say. Politico Europe, Ukraine denies any involvement in Nord Stream pipeline explosions. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.